He's actually doing it. Yeah, he's actually doing it. And after watching a chilling video essay on how we're all heading right towards the edge of falling off of a financial and economic cliff, I want to give you my reaction to what I just saw and heard, my honest opinions here. And the YouTuber of this video shared extreme caution and warning to alert as many people as possible about the very serious concern about actions taken by the Biden administration and their potential impact on the economy as a whole. They discussed two main stories. First, number one, the rising credit card debt and delinquencies, highlighting the seriousness of the situation. And secondly, the second story, the administration's plan to ban medical debt from affecting credit scores, which they argue will lead to adverse effects on the debt markets and borrowing costs. And they urge viewers to be financially prepared and emphasizes the need to make the middle class prosperous again. And they encourage taking action, seeking knowledge, and coming together for support in challenging times. A few comments left by others who watched this chilling video include, "I saw my mother have to choose between an expensive medication to live or to feed her children instead. She chose to feed her children, obviously, and at the end, she did survive. But nobody should have to go through such a tragedy because they're sick. People have literally lost their homes to the medical industry due to the tens of thousands of dollars that they charge." Another comment read, "Anything Washington does is not in our best interest. Sick of wealthy career politicians." With valid questions being brought up by concerned viewers asking, wouldn't this crush the healthcare industry and force the population into socialized medicine? While others recalling the tragic lives that they have had to live and push through, like, yeah, I learned the hard way too, working 2 jobs to support kids on drugs, needing rehab, and financial support for grandkids sent me into bankruptcy. Best 7 years of my life. Getting rid of most debt, learning to say no because I had nothing anyway, and living on 1/5 of my income were good lessons for me. And now, 2 years out of bankruptcy, my net worth is 200% what it was pre-bankruptcy. Thank God. And other encouraging and helpful comments sharing tips and better ways to get prepared, like, that is exactly what I did all these years. Been married over 30 years and never had credit card debt. Only bought what we could afford, paid off houses and bought cars for cash. I didn't do expensive things, and I didn't get my hair done or my nails done, and I cooked and I prepped. The kids went to the best schools, and we did a lot of fun things together. I didn't need new furniture or anything like that. We were not rich, but we were smart. We flipped houses too. My dad raised me like that. Best gift he ever gave me, and I raised my kids like that too. So how many of you are financially stable and debt-free? Consider yourself to be healthy and do not rely on expensive medical treatments, doctor visits, and prescription medication. And I also know that this next piece here, this next bit is going to be hard on the seniors and the elderly who rely on fixed income, because I just saw an eye-opening video about SSI benefits and how they're set to explode. Plus more on Social Security for 2023 and 2024. And folks are saying things like, I think retirees should not have to pay taxes on Social Security and lower property taxes. And I agree, after they tax everything, they tax your taxes. And if they aren't allowed to tax something, they do it anyway and call it a fee. So it seems like the changes coming are only going to be more painful and harmful to everyone and ultimately less beneficial. I mean, one person said my property taxes went up 150% this year. Auto insurance doubled, food 35%, gas 40%. I'm on a fixed income, and I hate to walk to the mailbox. I am broke as a senior. And someone else added a 100% increase in food costs, a 110% increase in gasoline prices, and a 60% increase in rent is 8% by federal math. Look, folks, this is truly insane, folks. Wouldn't you agree? And after watching videos like these and reading your comments, I'm left torn and conflicted about what is the most important topic of discussion and ultimately what answers are needed most to help my subscribers. Is it the increasing challenges of wages and earning income, saving money, budgeting and investing? Or is it protecting what little bit of money we don't have and finding the safest place for our money if in fact it is not in the bank or even possibly a credit union? But I know people are just so tired and they don't have the time to breathe, let alone relax long enough to catch their breath and think straight to even attempt to focus on the best way for them to get prepared. So I'll keep this video short and not waste any of your precious and valuable time. So allow me to start off with a hard and convincing no. Do not listen to everyone you see online and posting YouTube videos online trying to convince you to do this or do that with your money, which oftentimes includes sending a substantial portion of it to them. Some $1,500 just for them to tell you how to get invested and take your money out of the bank and buy Bitcoin or some other crypto. Just no, stop. Listen to me. The answers are out there and they are free. You just have to know where to look. But if you insist and just really want to give away your money, then perhaps you can just donate it to a worthwhile charity, supporting a good cause instead of paying for someone else to drive a Lamborghini in Hawaii or some other exotic convertible sports car that you will likely only ever see on a poster on your bedroom wall. All right, now I will say I have been consistently putting away and building up reserves for the future. I have worked jobs as an employee before becoming a self-employed small business owner, and I've always been an entrepreneur. YouTube is my hobby, my passion, and another source of income that I have shown many other people how to start and grow too. And I was told at a young age that I am going to have to learn a few things. And that was, I was going to have to learn how and figure out as many ways as possible to make more money and earn more income in order to be able to support and sustain a comfortable lifestyle. Spending less than I make and keeping a tight budget is a top priority, and staying out of debt is very important too. Pretty much the only debt I was allowed to consider acceptable was mortgage debt on a primary residence and an appreciating asset, and other mortgage debt so long as it was a cash flow producing income or an investment property, or business debt that allowed my companies to grow and scale by bringing back more profit in return for the investment made through leveraged debt that would carry terms no longer than 90 days, all collectively working toward the ultimate plan of saving and investing for security reasons, retirement, and succession. And most importantly, investments that would allow me to then choose to work and not be required or locked down in a job, trading my time unequally for dollars, running around in circles, or on a spinning hamster wheel, ultimately getting nowhere. So that by the time I was mid to late 30s, early 40s, I would have passive income streams and dividend paying investments and a diverse, low risk, low debt portfolio that could support me and my family and allow me to enjoy life and have the time, freedom, and flexibility to explore other interests and build new relationships, more businesses, and help more people in the process. And I want to extend myself and my time to you all and bring you value in helping to understand what's going on out there and what's happening in this country and around the world, so that we can be best prepared and, most importantly, know where to look and who to turn to or talk to in order to find answers. Answers that don't require you to put in your credit card information online and pay $1,500 or more to find out what's already out there and available for free.